Hello, welcome to the very first episode of the Perfect Pixel Podcast, starring me, Heapings, as well as joined by Frosty this week. This week we have a couple things to talk about. We talk about the case hype, best investments for 2021, the Broken Fang operation, as well as the new release case, the RMR stickers. Stay tuned, and we'll be with you shortly.
Part of the reason why the case hype even happened was because there wasn't really anything going on in CS, and there wasn't anything planned until the next major, which was all the way in October. So I think a lot of people were just looking at ways to invest easily. And even though there was operation, there wasn't really anything else that really got people's attention. So they just kind of stocked up on cases, I feel. I think this is a bubble. This kind of rise this quickly is definitely not going to be something that's sustainable.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing. Is we got the operation that was announced, and then after, about a couple weeks into the operation was announced, we got the information that we were going to get a major. It's going to be in Stockholm. It's going to be in October, end of October, early November. And then there was like, oh, but there's nothing else in CS. So now people are like, okay, well, where am I going to stick my money? I need to stick my money in something stable, something that I believe will last. I'm going to throw my money into cases. And it became this kind of false sense of maybe there's not going to be a new case released, so I'm going to stock up in old cases.
I think people were just almost panic buying, and then prices just kept going up and up. But we saw as soon as something new came out, those prices just fell off.
Yeah, prices have totally fallen back to where they're still
Yeah.
a little bit inflated to where they should be, because a lot of the people that just recently bought them aren't ready to sell them yet. But a lot of the
Yeah.
people that were buying them for speculation purposes have just liquidated them out. And prices have fallen back down to relatively normal levels. All right, let's talk operation.
Well, with the recent sticker capsule being released, we saw a new all-time low. It was almost perfect timing how they released the capsule right when the new stars dropped, and so we saw a huge drop in price, way more than we had seen previously with the weekly stars.
Yeah, so I saw the Operation Broken Fang case drop. It's now down well below 60 cents for most of the time. That means that I think a lot of people have lost kind of their ability to. They're not investing so much in the operation. They're going after the stickers because the stickers are new. We don't know from Valve whether or not there's going to be the opportunity that the sticker cases go on sale, which has been the same in the past with major event stickers, but may not be the case this time with these new regional qualifier capsules.
Yeah, and in terms of the operation, we also highly suspect that the pass is going to go on sale. That will most likely probably lower prices further, but probably not as significantly as they are already pretty low
I still think
compared to.
when you're talking Broken Fang, I think you're still safe to invest in low floats. Low floats are still very active and very popular, as well as looking at some of the higher tier items. But look for the bottom of where some of the lower tiers drop off to. So if you're looking at blues and light blues, that there's going to be a bottom somewhere that as all this market pressure and demand comes down, it's going to come down quite quickly. And towards the end of the operation, there could be a good point to get in for some good solid investments in the blues and light blues as these prices start to bottom out.
As for people who already bought them, don't panic sell. Just hold them. They're going to go up long term, and they're probably going to see quite a healthy and good rise.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of speculation around, oh, well, should I sell them and buy them at a lower price? No, you bought them because you thought they were a good investment at that price. They're still a good investment at that price. You're going to be holding them for a long enough period of time that the prices will come back up. You just have to wait a little while.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a common misconception with investing that, oh, the prices are going down, this is not good. But investing is more of a long-term thing, and you're buying into the actual value behind that item. And so even with these short-term price fluctuations, the long-term value is still there, and you shouldn't be worried.
All right, now let's move on to some of that RMR. Myself, I have not started investing in the RMR. Only because I'm worried about that, once again, that price drop that we were just talking about. There are lots of good options. So the golds, I did pick up a couple of golds. I didn't pick them up for investing purposes. I picked them up for speculation purposes, only because golds tend to be their cheapest on their first couple of days after release, and then start to skyrocket from there. Including because that's when usually when the most cases are opened is on opening, is on the first day of people that don't know the price of them and are just willing to sell them and move on.
I look at the graphs for the autographs, and as you said, a lot of the time, the first day is where the golds are the lowest. However, I think we also need to keep in mind that with a sale, we probably will see most of the regular stickers and hollows, foils dropping off quite significantly to an all-time low.
I have to say, with this operation, I don't see the foils doing well at all. The foils don't look like foils.
Yeah.
Looking at the Astralis being the team that I support, that their foil doesn't look good at all. It looks like a shiny paper, and their hollow really is the much better look. So for the rarity that the foil is, I don't think they'll do as well. Look towards more of the hollow of these team stickers. That those will be the better choices going into the investment period for these capsules.
Yeah, most definitely. I think people have made videos comparing papers to foils, and really for pretty much all the stickers, you can't tell the difference. So whether you're getting these for craft as an investment, I would recommend staying away from the foils.
Now, where's the best investment lie for these? I think that you're going to look at these capsules. You're going to wait till after the capsule sale. That's step one for good investing. If there isn't, like, Valve will let you know that they're going to stop going on sale at some point. If there's a week left before it goes away and there is no sale, then there won't be a sale. But my guess is that Valve has, in the past, put it on sale and then extended the period of time that it's available for. I don't expect that to change. Moment that they go on sale, that's the time to invest, because that's when a lot of people are going to rip them open and their prices are going to hit rock bottom. The golds should drop in price. They won't probably drop as low as they were day one, but they will drop in price as people open them and just are looking to quickly flip them to be able to open more capsules.
There are probably two ways to go with this. You can probably pick up hollows, papers, golds that you think look good and will hold their value and keep going. Or you could kind of do a more, maybe a path that doesn't take as much research or planning, and you can just buy the capsules themselves and hold them. And that should probably net, say, probably safer profit, but it's definitely probably less than what you would make if you did really solid research.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to pick up your favorite team here as well. If they're your favorite team, there's a good chance they're somebody else's favorite team. So if you are an investor that feels skewed by, like, oh, I'm a Fnatic fan, I like the new Fnatic logo, don't feel bad to pick up a couple extra of your team. It means that you can have it for your own inventory, because the great thing about investing is that while it sits in your inventory, you get to look at it too. It's not just sitting there making you money, but it's sitting there making you happy as well.
And something else I was thinking about is that this is probably going to be the only team capsule with gold stickers. Is that what you're thinking?
I really don't think that. I think that this is a move that they're going to see how the market reacts to, and that we're going to get major gold team stickers.
Really? So you believe that this is something that will continue in future majors?
I think that's something that Valve has tried out. They've seen the reaction to that. People love that there's a gold team sticker. It makes it so that it's like a souvenir, but you can create your own team stickers and create your own guns. It's just adding an extra layer to the game, and it gives Valve an opportunity to make more money. So I think it's something that will stay.
Yeah. And how do you think this will affect souvenirs?
I really don't think it'll affect souvenirs. I think it might actually help souvenirs, because people are looking for older tournaments that have. It may not have helped new souvenirs. I would say Berlin souvenirs are definitely going to be going down out of this, but older souvenirs will be people looking for the older tournaments with their team sticker on it. That brings life back into the older souvenirs, because you can't get some of those teams So more, I should say, one-off teams as well will also go up for their souvenirs.
I think we saw quite a couple new team logos, such as NIP and Spirit. So I want to get your opinion on these new logos and also your opinion on how the RMR stickers look in general.
Yeah, absolutely. So in my for my thing, I was never a Nip fan of their old logo. I'm not a fan of their new logo. That's just kind of the closet hater of being an old TSM fan with the Nip logo. Um, it's just it doesn't do it for me. I do like the new look of the team spirit though. I think it kind of brings in kind of that little bit of edge that um, helps the look of that. It's not great. I did like their old logo, their old team spirit logo. That actually said their name and everything, but that was a little too complicated for stickers. So I do enjoy that. I don't think that I'm going to be investing in either of them, but I do like the idea that they're trying to improve and they're trying to make the game better.
The thing about the NIP logo is that NIP are one of the oldest organizations in CS and in esports in general. And I feel like just wiping away that old logo and all the legacy that it represents, it left a sour taste in my mouth. And I mean, I don't think this new logo is something that's incredibly great either. So I feel like I would have been fine with them just keeping their old one. We're running a little tight on time today, guys, so that's gonna be it for today's episode. We're going to be coming out with a special next week about the best investments of 2021. See you guys next week.